together. We have gimmicks, literally all of the gimmicks. It's like we're in an office or a studio of some sorts.
Welcome to the studio.
What a time to be alive this is. We have Jameson and Goke. 2 whiskey Gokes, please. We had nachos before this, and that was fucking immense. I'm Rob Campbell.
I am your bastard, Craig Challoner.
And this is Top of the Gimmicks.
Top of the Gimmicks. Here we go. We are here. We span that wheel. You all see it on the video. Last time it was on, because I did add it, so I did remember. So we are doing Hell in the Cell.
Hell in the Cell.
Now, obviously, before we get into this, there's always stipulations. There's always ifs, ands, or buts, and me fucking with my millions of notes. So here we go, and this is today's What the Fuck. I have banned the 1998 Mick Foley Undertaker Hell in the Cell. Reason being, this is the most iconic Hell in the Cell. It is without a doubt. Fuck, it's a moment of its own, isn't it? Let's be honest. It stands alone, and it should stand alone. This could be a top 5 moment in wrestling.
Yeah.
To be fair. And I just don't think it's fair on all the other little boys and girls out there calling themselves Hell in the Cells. So I've just decided we're not going to use that one. It has been removed.
Okay.
And we're going to go straight in.
Should we just give it an honourable mention to begin with then?
Yeah. Straight away we're going to talk about it. Give a little how's your father and all that bollocks, because it did turn up and it was immense.
King of the Ring, 1998. Wow. Just changed the world, didn't it?
Oh mate, everything. I mean, the sound bites alone.
Yeah.
Everything else that come with it was fucking amazing.
I remember watching it in all sorts of graphics on Windows back in the day. I don't know what it was, but you'd get like a little clip and you'd open it, and sometimes you could get it bigger, sometimes it wouldn't enlarge. You know,
we've all been there.
Now and again you need a blue thing to gimmick.
Whiskey
to fucking sort it.
Usually helps.
Whiskey does usually help, to be fair. And yeah, it was just incredible. I remember like using that clip to go, "How's this fake, bitch? How's this fake?"
Yeah,
it's right though, isn't it?
It used to be for me. It used to be, watch Bravo, watch ECW, then tell me it's fake. Then tell me it's fake.
Yeah.
And then it became, holy fuck! Did you see what Mick Foley and Undertaker did?
Did you see that shit?
Holy shit! Oh my god, they killed him. As God is my witness, he's broken in half.
He is.
Fucking.
What a gimmick.
I mean, you think Hell in the Cells anyway, you think those two men. Straight away, your head straight away, you go, Hell in the Cell?
Or do you?
Or do you, if you take it out the equation?
Because I'll be straight with you, there's going to be one wrestler that keeps cropping up in my top 5.
Yeah, I'll be honest, he makes 3 of my 5, and he's in the honourable mentions another couple of times.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure it's probably the same guy. I'll be surprised if we don't have the same top 1.
Well, we'll go with it.
We'll see what happens.
We'll run.
So let's kick this. It's my turn to start this week, isn't it? I think I'm going to throw you a surprise one to start off.
Go on then, let's hear it.
I'm going to go 2017.
Okay, yeah.
In the Cell. And I'm going to go for a tag match.
Okay,
Usos and the New Day.
Yeah, honourable mention.
This was quality.
This was great.
This was that enjoyable. I watched it back today.
Nice.
Just because I was like, I need to rewatch this, because I remembered 2 things straight off the bat. And that was a unicorn kendo stick.
Yeah.
Which alone gets 5 stars.
Alone gets 5 stars.
That's amazing. And Jay getting trapped in the corner of the cell.
Yeah.
By those 3 kendos across him, and then getting whooped. And then as I was watching it, I was like, I've just remembered a spot. Danny, come and watch this.
Yeah.
And then Xavier Woods gets hung up on the turnbuckle, and they beat the living fuck out of him with them kendo sticks.
Yeah, they do.
It's fucking quality. This is a wrestling match as well. It's a great tag team wrestling match.
Absolutely.
Obviously, tornado tag wrestling match. It's fucking quality, start to finish. Great storytelling, brutality where it's needed. And it wasn't over the top.
Yeah.
It was just dead fucking good, with 2 of the best teams
of
ever.
all time. There we go. Yeah, absolutely. And look at the Usos where they are now.
Exactly.
Obviously, New Day. They're a little bit colder at the minute, but nutcrackers aside, they're NXT Tag Team Champions at the end of the day.
They are.
Brilliant, fantastic. Honourable mentions didn't quite make the top 5 for me. I'm going to go big and I'm going to go hard, and that's what she said too, Craig.
She said.
But I'm going to start with Chris Jericho versus Triple H.
Honourable mention.
Yeah, nice, okay,
Yeah.
this is good.
I like it.
Brutal match, two motherfuckers that absolutely hated each other in 2002. It was great, absolutely fantastic, and one of those wrestlers will keep appearing, and I'm going to leave it short and sweet like that.
Yeah, as one of them's not in many others.
No.
I'm pretty sure it's the same one I've got.
Yeah.
But it was a dead good fucking Hell in a Cell.
Was
Again,
a dead good
the
Hell in a
reason it's
Cell.
on my honourable mention, because this fucker, their feud, got to a point where it almost became real.
Oh yeah.
And it was fucking dead good. Loved every second of that match. Loved every second of the feud, to be fair. Really good. So what's your number 4?
A highlight of 2002 for sure. Okay, so moving on to number 4, I am going to go with Shawn Michaels versus Triple H.
Bad Blood.
From 2004, yeah.
That is actually my number 2.
I love that. That's good.
How's that?
Yeah. It's you know, it was the first match that I wrote down on my list, but I'm jumbling them around as I'm talking about them because I'm like, okay, where am I going to go with this? So yeah, number 4 is where I'm going to go with Shawn Michaels versus Triple H. You see, the only thing that really annoyed me about this year, in general, was Shawn Michaels never got another crack at the title. So Triple H, he won it. It was a much better match than the one he had with Kevin Nash the previous year.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so this is for 2004. As much as people bang on about 2002 with Shawn Michaels and Triple H, this is their prime time matches.
Yeah.
The involvement of Benoit at Mania, these sort of matches like Hell in a Cell, Royal Rumble 2003. So they've got so many classics, and this is one of them.
I love this. This is why this hit my number 2.
Yeah.
This was storytelling.
Yeah.
All the way through. I mean, it started off and you was like, oh, which way is this going to go? Is it going to be a little bit back and forth wrestling? Is it just going to straight up kick the fucking shit out of each other?
Yeah.
These boys jumped in and they gave it everything. And
Absolutely.
It was so good. It was personal. It seemed very personal, and it was like you said, for the year as well. It stood out. It was a standout for everything going on in 2004. Because 2004 wasn't the greatest year.
It was not
in wrestling. Let's be honest, but it had its fucking moments. And I loved as well the finish to this match. The slow build to that finish. Shawn down, Triple H down. He's trying to get his arm across, and he finally drops across, and you're like, 1, 2. Will Shawn? It's over. Triple H wins, and fuck it, spoilers. What a fucking match.
2004 people.
Dead good match. Fucking loved everything about that. So my number 4 goes a little bit further forward in time.
Okay.
I go to 2013.
Right.
I'm going Randy Orton versus Daniel Bryan.
Nice. Okay.
This storyline for Daniel Bryan at the time pissed us off to another level.
Yeah.
In a good way.
Made us feel something.
We got back to that point as fans going, fucking do something. This is like, you've got somebody that's so over, so amazing like Daniel Bryan, and he's a fucking workhorse like no
Hurts like jalapeno in the eye.
Yeah, that's gonna stink for a while. Fuck pink eye, jalapeno eye. It's the new thing. Rub it on your pillows at night.
Have some whiskey.
But yeah, I love this. This when you first get in, you got a Daniel Bryan versus Randy Orton inside a cell. Arguably, two people which you could put in a top 10.
Yeah, without a doubt. I'm sure people could make that argument.
Some people may even put them in top 5. But
again, some people will make that argument too.
I wouldn't even dispute them.
No.
Like, if that's what the thing. But these are two great wrestlers.
Yeah.
And Randy Orton is a great superstar.
He is a great superstar.
He's the model for that.
The embodiment.
He's fucking amazing. He's one of my favourite wrestlers.
There you go.
Spoiler alert, great music. Love that. Top 5 easily.
Yeah.
But you expected this to be a wrestling match, and it was to a degree. And then they fucking hell introduced the chairs.
Brutal.
Fuck me, they beat the living piss out of each other.
Yep.
And it was dead good. The introduction with Shawn Michaels as well. That fucking little nudge, and then boom, super kick. Bryan's out. Bryan's out, and it was fucking amazing. I loved everything about it.
Do you have any other Randy Orton Hell in a Cell matches in your top 5?
I do not.
Okay, so I'll give the honourable mention at this point to Randy Orton versus John Cena,
Yep.
2009, I believe. Fantastic.
Good.
Really, really good match. The only downside that people will remember is that missed punt kick.
Yes.
Everything else around it was amazing. So yeah, shout out to those pair. Where are you going here? Number 3.
No.
You.
Oh, it's me, innit? My bad.
I think so.
So, my number 3. Here we go. I'm going number 3. I'm sticking with it. I'm going Triple H versus Cactus Jack.
Wow. Okay. Real interesting. Because it seems that on this occasion we are landing at the same point in history.
Okay.
My number 3 is also Cactus Jack versus Triple H. No Way Out, 2000.
What a fucking match.
What a match.
What a match. Like, this, again, had to watch it again today. As soon as I started watching these lists, I was like, I need to watch this. I need to watch it back.
I love how much Hell in a Cell you've watched. I'm so fucking jealous of that life.
Get good working from home.
So
Thank you, COVID. You fucked everything up and then made everything better.
You did, yeah.
But fuck me, yeah, it's been amazing. Like, not staying at home, COVID and all that bollocks. The match.
The match.
Reliving some of these moments, these fucking Hell in the Cell. Like, how do you fucking even start on this? Like, they beat the living fuck out of each other straight from the get-go.
You're talking, how do we top Street Fight, Royal Rumble 2000? How do we do that?
Yeah.
This is how we do it. And also, if I beat you lose your fucking livelihood, you motherfucker.
This is as well, like, before the fucking match, leading into this match, Cactus, or Mick Foley telling everybody, you know, Cactus is here, Cactus is the one who's going to do it, and Cactus will climb that cage, and Triple H, like, by no means will you be climbing up.
Yeah.
The door was chained twice, it was fucking everything, and then there was them stairs. Threw him at him, missed him, fucking broke open, and you're like, oh, Mick's going to crawl through there.
How do we do that?
Mick's going to crawl through there. No, he's not. He's going to fucking throw himself into the cage to break it open properly.
Yeah.
Because he's a fucking legend.
Yeah.
Then we had the small bump. Well, not small, but higher than Shawn. Not as quite Mankind.
Yeah.
It was dropped through the announce table.
It was a happy medium, shall we say?
It was Vince going, alright, this is where I'll meet you.
Yeah.
Because you're not doing that shit again.
Yeah.
My son can later on in life, but you ain't.
But we're going to put fucking airbags galore in there. Mate. It's going to be like a car crash situation.
The difference in the
health
brutality. Mate, when they're on the top of the cell and they're walking, and you can see the parts where they can go through, they're like, oh, it's breaking. And then they get to the corner, and then Trips' foot goes through, and he grabs Mick's shirt because he shit himself.
Yeah.
Was amazing, because you're like, yeah, that's not part of the bit that's supposed to collapse.
And he was nearly...
Oh, mate, he shit. Full on shit himself.
What?
But even...
As you can imagine.
Yeah, I won't get up there. Fuck that shit.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm 6 foot tall, that's high enough. I don't need it to go higher than that. Don't need
that's
it.
fair.
That's enough for me.
Yeah.
I mean, I wanted 6'4", but the little man downstairs decided, no, you ain't having 4 inches.
These things happen.
But yeah, man, they get on top of that cell, double arm DDT, you think that's going to break it. Barbie gets set on fire, back body drop, through the cage, through the ring. That's got to be it, right?
You would think.
No.
Not today,
Not
bitches.
today. Not for Mick Foley. Triple H is there. Oh, mate, ref, he's done. He's done. Little Earl. Sorry, Trips. He ain't.
You fucking
He ain't. So, pedigree and goodbye, Cactus.
Yeah, goodbye, Cactus.
Fuck me.
Until next month at WrestleMania.
Yeah. Until you come back again in a month's time.
Spoiler alert, Mick Foley. So, yeah, I don't have anything to add to that. He's one of the greatest Hell in a Cell matches in history. Go out your way to check it out. You've already give number 2, so I'm going to give number 2. I am stuck between a rock and a hard place. I'm going to land at Bad Blood 1997 for Shawn Michaels versus The Undertaker in the first ever Hell in a Cell match. That is where my DeLorean is landing.
Honourable
on
mention.
This flip the lid episode of Hell in a Cell, top of the gimmicks. Honourable mention only.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool with me. Said no one ever. Yeah,
Well,
I'm really surprised.
I've gave my number 2,
You have?
and I'm going to say, before we continue, one of them people in your number 1.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
We've got the same number 1.
I would imagine that we have, That's got to be Kane aside. You know, the Hell in a Cell was new, fresh. It had its own innovation that Shawn and Taker did a fantastic job with. You know, Shawn was one of these people that is associated with the first ladder match with Razor Ramon, the first Hell in a Cell match with The Undertaker. Yeah, I know. It was with Bret Hart, I know. Also, the first Elimination Chamber match. So, you know, Shawn was a pioneer for these sort of things, and he always did them justice, and then it evolved across, you know, the many years.
It was originally my number 5.
Okay.
And I took it out and gave it to the Usos.
Yeah, but that, you know what? That's good because, like you say, that is a surprise entrant, and it is a match that should be remembered within recent history. That's banging. And while we're on that subject of recent history and Hell in a Cell matches, Cody Rhodes versus Seth Rollins should get an honourable mention.
100%.
And I already know what our number 1 is without even saying, so I'm going to shout out the 6-pack challenge match at Armageddon 2000.
Yep.
Brock Lesnar versus Undertaker.
Yep.
Fucking already mentioned those two, and I'm going to shout out the last one for me, Batista versus The Undertaker too.
Okay, I got Batista versus Triple H at Vengeance.
Okay, yeah.
I'm happy with that. Taker, HBK, Bad Blood, obviously we discussed. Seth, Cody was fucking amazing. He nearly made the top 5.
Yeah. Nearly made mine as well.
Not quite. Judgment Day, Triple H, Jericho, like we said. And my other one, my last honourable mention goes to Jay again and Roman.
Nice.
I loved the story in that.
It was a great story.
Jimmy coming out and protecting.
You know, the fact that segment at the time when I was watching it lasted around 50 minutes. I was like, how has this lasted 50 minutes? But then when I sat back and actually digested it, I went, absolutely.
It didn't even feel like it though.
That's what I'm saying.
It was fucking...
Absolutely.
Yeah. Loved it.
That's the difference with like modern like wrestling with the storytelling. They can drag out 50 minutes of your life and it will feel like 20 minutes.
Yeah, wasn't bad at all.
There you go.
They
Number 1 then.
So number 1, I'm going to say, involves 2 men that we've already mentioned.
Yep.
One may be dead, and one likes to play a few games.
Yeah, that's absolutely correct. You had me for a second there. Was there a sexy boy in there too?
There was a sexy boy.
There was a sexy boy
at ringside, and we had some slobber knocker commentary.
We did.
Returning.
It was the end of an era.
It was an end of an era. Like, this was a build-up from WrestleMania 25.
Yeah.
Realistically, if you look at the way the story was, and if you're not with us yet, come on, keep up. Triple H, Undertaker, WrestleMania 28. This all started at WrestleMania 25.
Yeah.
Shawn Michaels, Undertaker 1.
Yeah, you could arguably go back to WrestleMania 17 and go
Triple H,
Taker lost there for the first time. Trips lost there for the first time against Taker. This is his 3rd crack at the whip.
Yep.
By this point at trying to beat the streak.
Mm.
And he's got Hell in a Cell, which he's the most successful wrestler in.
Yeah.
You know, he's got his best friend as the special guest referee, who also has that WrestleMania defeat fucking hanging over his head.
Yeah.
2 of them, plus retirement, wants maybe a little bit of retribution. And the key thing that we have talked about during this whole thing is storytelling, and there is not one greater story inside Hell in a Cell than this match.
Yeah. This is start to finish amazing.
Mm.
Like I say, even if you take Shawn out of the equation, Triple H turned up at WrestleMania 27 against The Undertaker and he fucking ended the man.
Yeah.
Undertaker collapsed. He didn't walk out of that arena.
Nope.
He took a step, collapsed on a gurney, and they stretched him out straight to the hospital, and Vince went with him.
Yep.
Look, that's real, folk.
That's real. That's not storytelling. That's not storyline. That's real.
Yeah, Vince to leave Mania and go to fucking hospital with anybody, that's fucking bad enough, but the fact that it was Taker as well. So then the following year, you're like, I nearly beat you.
Yeah.
And Undertaker's like, yeah, you did.
It's time to get you now.
I don't want one more. I need this.
Dun.
Like, the story behind it, again, watch this match back as well. Had to, because it's fucking... The sledgehammer story throughout this as well. I've just goosebumped, but the sledgehammer story throughout this as well is amazing. Like, when he takes him down and then he goes to fucking drop his skull, and Shawn grabs him and goes like, dude, he's done. Just
pretty much.
It's too much, man. Just let it be, and then Sean ends up in the fucking Hell's Gate. It's dead. Oh, fucking hell. Just fucking
Cell
dead
jumps
good.
galore.
Just dead good.
And that is our top 5 Hell in a Cell matches. That has been this week's edition of Top of the Gimmicks. Are we saying Happy New Year yet? Is that what we're doing?
Well, to be fair, it is the new year now.
Well, Happy New Year,
Happy New Year,
motherfuckers.
people. It's 2023.
2023, you haven't got much to...
you know.
I mean,
ching.
yeah, it's your fault.
Well, Happy New Year. There'll be a wheel spinning.
Right there. Right there.
There we go. Oh, look what it landed on. Look what it landed on.
Oh, that's exciting.
That's going to be fun.
Follow us on all the gimmicks. It's 2023. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, of course, to watch all this beautiful content. And my personal favourite, Dick, Doc. Share us, you bastards. Stop just watching us. Fucking share the shit out of you boys. Let's get us going. I'm Rob Campbell.
I am your bastard. Get on the fucking gimmicks. Peace.